corpse.
Morning. Last night there was like thunder and lightning and a real threat of a storm. So I set my bed up with the fly, and that was the sweatiest thing I've done. I have to rip it off halfway through the night. So much, it was like a sauna. It's ridiculous. Where's that aircon? Morning. There was a threat of serious thunderstorm yesterday, but it never came. Instead, it was just bloody humid and hot.
Oh. Morning. I misjudged my hammock tying last night. Tied it between a couple of trees. There's a log underneath, and I thought I'd tied it high enough, but when I actually laid in my hammock, I was laying on the log.
Final float pack up today. A little bit sad about it. The floats are bloody unreal. So.
Packing up, feeling pretty sad because it's been so good, but you know, we've still got a little bit to go, so it's not all over.
I'd just be happy if we caught another couple of toga today.
Yeah, you got some serious friends on your back there, mate.
They're like me this morning, do they?
You have your sleeves, which the flies are also sucking on. When you put that shirt on, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
You're even like, day one, let's see how this goes in 5 days. Like, almost like you were expecting it to not be dirty.
Day 4 of the float. My shirt is disgusting. I knew it was going to happen. I still chose a white shirt. I'm not really sure with the thought process there, but I don't think it'll be saved. I think it's definitely on its last legs.
Oh, Baxter, it's so filthy. Imagine him here. Just can't tell a man the benefits of cleanliness. Someone should though.
Breakfast ceremony begins. Water on the boil for coffee. Weet-Bix ready to go. Barocca's in our body. Ever so slightly under budgeted for milk on the float. So we're just having Weet-Bix with water. I actually don't mind it. Mark's having it too if he doesn't know that yet.
That's what's left of the milk. There's a bit of a lump in there.
Good, hey Baxter?
I don't know about Weet-Bix and water. I'm struggling through.
It's no different than with milk.
Except that it's completely different.
Except there's no milk and there's water.
Yeah.
I've had some difficult meals in the past. This is up there.
It's fine.
Oh.
I'm not looking forward to it. Out of the 10 breakfasts we've had on this trip, this would rank number 10. Weet-Bix with water, in my opinion, gets 1 out of 10.
Wow.
Bad times indeed.
Yep.
There he is.
up and see if we can get some live. That's pretty good. Took the toga off the board early. So, ripper toga, that one. Not really a ripper, but good fight, good hit.
I've just put it on to go under. Been a bit of a challenging morning, like plenty of pushing and walking and dragging and stuff like that. Fishing's been okay, a couple of togas, a couple of sooties, but you know, it's alright. There's worse things to be doing.
Has slowed down a lot in the last hour or so.
Yeah.
Toga number 4. Six, 640 meters to go. It's pretty much it. Nice little rat barra. Smack that boy. Oops. He swam off. Good.
There. It's up there.
There it is. Oh, not even burnt out. And it appears to have all its accessories.
We can't see the wheels from here, so
True.
could be on bricks.
So, float done, but mission not over. We've got to winch 2 boats full of gear straight up that hill. So I think we'll park the cruiser somewhere near the top of that log and start scull dragging.
First tinny up the hill went pretty easily. Next one should be just as easy, we hope. Right.
Alright boys, so a quick wrap up of the float. It was good. Did you prefer that, or I heard you guys talking whether you preferred that one or the last float we did?
Oh, I think they're both good, but the last one when we did it, we didn't know anyone who'd done that higher section.
And having never floated ourselves before either.
And that was our first float, so that was sort of like, you know, when it's your first time, you never forget it.
It's always special.
It's always special.
Yeah, it's
So
good.
I'd say the one we did last year was probably more special to me. Anyway, we didn't die.
Oh, that was the best part. That was my favourite part.
Didn't starve. Didn't get eaten by a crocodile.
We didn't see one crocodile the whole float, but we did see a lot of evidence, and pretty fresh evidence, of big crocodiles.
Oh, nearly every island
Before
around a deep section there was croc slides.
Yeah, so you just sort of,
So
I mean, you were
gone
careful
past.
everywhere, but you were super careful at those big drop-offs.
Yeah.
We saw signs of bigger crocodiles on this float than the last float.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
So, load some beers in the car, make sure they're cold for this afternoon.
Yep. We're gonna punch it.
Who's doing the punch?
Yeah, me and
Yeah,
Bucks
we'll
will
go again.
Are you going again?
Yep.
Me and Phil will just swim here in the water, and
We're thinking you
I'll
could
bet
give
you
the boats a bit of a clean out.
Maybe.
Probably be.
Would probably be easier if they were
Handy.
down here.
We'll drag him back down.
Set up a pulley.
Well, then they're right next to the water, you know.
Yep.
Oh, let's do it, Baxter.
Yeah.
Right, Phil, you ready to go fishing? Let's do it.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, cheers.
To a good trip.
It was a good
great
trip.
Awesome trip.
Our longest trip ever.
Yeah, it's a new True North Adventures world record trip length.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So at the end of each sort of trip we do, some of them are 5 days long. This one was 12. We do a bit of a trip review. Have a beer, sit down, and relive all the glory of the last 12 episodes.
We're back where it all started. We
are.
snuck away from Cairns late in the arvo to get a few Ks under the belt. We rocked up here and we had a jolly old night.
we hadn't even started filming yet, and we did have a jolly old night.
Yeah.
And everyone else who gets away on their first night probably gets a bit carried away on night one.
That's right.
And we are no stronger men than you are.
Or lady.
Yeah, all ladies.
First day we went to a secret spot, which we're not going to tell anyone where it is.
It's on the Wenlock River.
We were going to tell anyone.
Oh, it's a long river.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Put the tin
We
in.
drove in. We dropped the 3 metre Wanderer in. We had a good afternoon.
But then the telly track was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing that track.
It's a great four-wheel drive track.
Yeah.
But it's also iconic, and the creeks you go through, we had like about 5 creeks in a row. We just renamed our favourite creek.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, this is the favourite creek ever. And then we renamed the next one. The next one.
And I think that's the best part about it.
Yeah.
There's so many good campsites along it. The four-wheel driving is pretty good. Yeah, you can just do tame
You can go as hard as you want.
Correct. You can
Or
do
as
tame
easy
stuff.
as you want.
You can send it down Palm Creek if you want.
Holy shit.
And drive forward. Keep going, mate. Keep going. Well done.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and we did.
Just drive around it.
We didn't send it down Palm Creek. We ushered it down Palm Creek.
Yeah, yeah.
Took it easy.
We had to winch Mark over the hump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was stuck on the hump on my homemade rock sliders.
Sliding on car. Oh, that's no good.
My highlight, I've just thought about it. I just came to terms with it right then. My homemade rock sliders saved my vehicle and made it through the whole trip.
Wow.
My highlight done. So later on in the chat when we get to highlights,
We'll cut back to that.
you
won't
don't
have to say
need
anything.
you don't need to talk to me. We also did the hard gunshot drop.
And a little bit left. Straighten up.
Here we go.
Yeah, perfect, man. You didn't touch anything. Just keep driving.
And no damage.
It's pretty exhilarating. But awesome swimming spots, awesome ball driving, and not to mention we had the whole place to ourselves.
We camped at Delhunty and we started our injury toll.
Yeah, what happened there, Mark?
Well, I was doing a nice little lifestyle piece for the camera, and I stepped straight into a hole.
Absolutely ate it.
I pretty much ate shit.
I watched his knee hit the ground so hard, I was like, that's bad.
Then I went up to camp, rigged up some line, was trying to get it out nice and fast. It's hooked my toe. I stumbled, flicked it out, and it jammed in my calf. I've had a bad 10 minutes. It was,
Comedy of errors.
oh mate, you wouldn't read about it.
You missed that scripting session?
We all write our
And
script.
you read day 2 script and you're like, what? And me back's like, yeah, hooking you.
It's in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what happens if you miss a scripting day.
We went all the way to the Jardine River. We had an unreal session in the Arvo. We also then started hatching a plan about maybe crossing the Jardine River by car in the riverbed.
Yeah.
Which, cut a few days later, we executed flawlessly.
Right, flawlessly, yeah.
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 So we took the ferry over. We burned up to the tip.
finally they made it the tip. I can stop watching that crap.
Well, I caught a cold trout at the tip.
No one saw that.
Pretty good.
No, it's on camera. Phil saw it. Told me. Yeah. We thought we'd get him back in the water straight away.
How big was it, like?
No, this was a baby one. I let it go.
Oh, yeah.
I let it go to grow bigger. So yeah, we did the tip. Then we went over to Runga Point, camped. Had a mad Queenie session.
Yeah,
Queenies were on.
Yeah.
Nothing was happening, trolling along, and then all of a sudden they must have been coming through.
Yeah.
All three of our lines hooked up Queenies.
I
You
caught
trolled a
queenie.
frog.
I caught a Queenie in the ocean with a frog. Pretty good. Pretty ridiculous.
Yep.
What a frog. I don't know if anyone's ever been stupid enough to fish a frog in the ocean.
And
Yeah.
mate, as soon as I unhooked
That's
mine,
a
I got
mutual-
straight back in,
You true North
and I
Pole
hooked up
record.
straight away.
Yeah, I got mine in. I hooked up as well. Phil dropped it at the boat. Thanks, Phil.
Baxter's probably caught the most fish out of all three of us this trip.
No denying it.
He has also dropped an unfathomable amount of fish. It's the eye of the toga, it's the thrill of the catch.
Too many. It's very upsetting. I'm not going to
I reckon you
lie.
dropped
Then we took off to Muti.
muddy.
Muddy, Muddy. One of them. I think we've spoke to about 6 different people who've said it differently.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call it Muddy Head.
Muddy head.
If anyone can clear it up for us, let us know, please. That'd be good.
Yeah. The session
Oh,
slaughtered
it
on.
was ridiculous, right? So when we want to eat barra, we cannot catch one to save our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
I think you could nearly count on one hand how many barra we've caught in the last 4 seasons, right?
Yep.
We're there, we can't eat the barra, we want to catch cod or jack for dinner.
Yep. Because Barra's
We
out of
couldn't catch
season.
one. Yeah, because barra
Yeah.
out of season,
And
exactly,
we
yeah.
couldn't catch one.
Nothing but
Could
barra.
not catch one. It was barra after barra. It got to the point where we were like, we're just going to go in because, I mean, you can't keep targeting them.
Yeah.
And we weren't going to catch dinner.
Yeah.
So we just went in.
Couldn't get it past them. There was no chance.
Yeah.
But it was pretty incredible. I've never seen anything like
it
that.
was thick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Skip forward, we went to the Jardine River from the north side.
Long way. Yeah, that was cool.
What happened?
Yeah. Pretty uneventful.
And it's pretty bad. Probably worst case scenario. It's maybe not the deepest spot, but we're right in the middle. So deep, mate.
Both drove across.
Let our tyres down a bit
Yeah.
and just sort of set up a bit of safety gear and just low range.
Okay. I'll go down in the middle for a photo.
So we're just trying to find these back tracks and we're slowly creeping our way forward.
Yeah, he stopped, had a photo.
Got a photo
We
in
set
middle.
the
Safety boat out.
We set the tinny up just so we could be out there with the drone launching, and then Stevie went across, and then I just followed you across. Had a little swim to celebrate, and on our way.
When we went to the ferry, we asked them and they said, yeah, you can cross.
I asked, I said, can we cross, go across the river? He said, it's really deep. And I said, yeah, I know, we went and had a look at the Savo. He said, yeah, mate, well, yeah, good luck. And we made sure we paid our fee, because the fee at the Jardine River covers all your camp fees around the Cape.
True. One slight inconvenience from crossing the Jardine was my car, the brakes just filled up with sand, like cups of sand.
Yeah, I still didn't hear the sound that it made.
Oh, we'll play it for you right now.
Yeah, cool.
You hear that?
Oh, that was terrible.
I know, real bad. So I spent an hour on the side of the road doing things to my car I've never done before.
And now you're wondering why 3 days later it's making a funny sound.
Yeah.
There's a vibration. I just can't quite figure out where it's coming from.
But you
Yeah,
did.
no, it's-
I didn't see any of that, but you did, and you caught up.
Well, have a look now.
Oh,
Yeah, I told
you're
you.
a genius.
Amazing.
In the meantime, though, me and Mark double tinny the
Oh, yeah.
Ranger.
Yeah, we tied the tinny on, got all our gear from Barramundi Junction.
That was
probably
actually
a good thing
that was actually one of my highlights of the trip. One of. I don't know if it should be the highlight.
Pause.
One of.
Hang on, pause.
Just stay real still.
Unpause now before it's out on fire.
So
Hang on.
Phil and I were talking in the car. Phil, camera guy, hey Phil. I was saying to Phil, I was like, mate, Mark is definitely there, just pissed that we're late. He's like, what are these guys doing? They're wasting time. We got to be at the river and launching. So
I also just couldn't sit around waiting for you to come and pick up the tinny.
Exactly what I said to Phil. I was like, he will not be able to sit there and just do nothing. I'm like, he will make it work. I'm like, man, he'll just put it on the back and just hang it out the back and have it on an angle over the fridge and everything. And then we rock up, and that's exactly what you've done.
Is there any footage of that?
I told you he'd have the boat hanging off the back of it. Oh my god.
I was like, that is exactly what he'll do.
I was happy about that.
Yeah, we were happy too, because we showed up and you made sandwiches for us and loaded the boat, done all the work, and me and Phil, we actually just sat on the side of the road and did nothing.
We did our logistics. We dropped one car at the other end of our float, and we came back to the start and we dropped 2 tinnies in the water, and we embarked on a 4-night, 4-day mission.
Quite the mission. One of the things that really had me a little concerned, but I felt like we'd done our research and we were okay, was that everyone we spoke to, like people at Barramundi Junction, Archer River, like up the tip, everywhere, and you said, oh, we're going to float the Wenlock. They're like, this time of year? Oh, good luck. You're going to be pushing your tinny a lot. Look, we pushed the boats a bit, but it was not terrible.
We're stuck in a log jam.
We weren't pushing the tinny. No. We pushed it. We'd be lucky to have pushed the tinny 100 metres. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no like lifting the tinny and carrying it for a kilometre or anything like that.
No.
And the fishing was pretty good.
Baxter toiled away over the trip, and I think he is champion angler.
I believe champion angler. Just giving it back.
Thanks, guys. I'll take that.
Can we put an crown on his head?
You just give me a real one.
Make it look like a dick. So, all right, that was our trip. Now we're here, right? What was your highlight? Everyone knows my highlight. Replay footage from earlier. I've already said it. My homemade rock sliders. What was your highlight? Oh, you already said it. Me coming out with the tinny. Baxter, what was your highlight? You said it was your highlight. Baxter, what's your highlight?
My highlight was probably when I walked back to pick up your fishing rods that you left behind, and I caught a barra.
That
could be an old photo.
could be. Oh, that's pretty good.
So thanks everyone for watching. We had an awesome trip. We hope you guys really enjoyed the series. If you want to support us, merch, dreamlifeadventures.com.au. If you're doing a Wenlock float, don't buy white.
Don't buy white.
Buy the black shirt.
The ones we sell are clean.
Sometimes I wear them once or twice. just around the home.
And then also thanks heaps to all the brands that support us. They're all on the canopy behind us. We really couldn't do this without them. It's pretty humbling to see the support we're getting.
People tell us just keep it realistic, keep doing what we're doing, and you know what? That's what we're going to do. Yep. Yeah. We're not going to go out and stage something. We're not going to go out and do something that the average person can't do. Yes, there's trips that are hard, and there's planning involved. But anyone can go and get a tinny and float down the Wenlock if they wanted to.
Yeah.
They can buy a motorbike and do a trip. They can get a four-wheel drive and get a half decent set of mud terrains or all terrains. Let your tyres down. You'll get through nearly anything. We can only encourage people to get out there. You can do it with a $10,000 four-wheel drive with a couple of, recovery pieces, or you can do it with a, $100,000 or a couple $100,000 rig. The point is, get out there, do it, have fun, and thanks for your support.
As you guys are seeing these episodes released, we're probably going to have a little break from filming for a little while, but we'll be back. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss it when we do come back.
That's it. See you real soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.